Hello everyone, welcome to the first podcast of our channel. This is the Football Podcast where I, Shayundeep, and my friend Shuvajit make podcasts related to football and recent updates, and we try to post at least one podcast every week for you people.
Hello guys, I'm Shubhajit Halda, and as my friend said, that we are going to post podcast videos every week, and yeah, let's start. So start.
I think we should keep this podcast very raw. ठीक है, वी आर नॉट जस्ट गोइंग टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. हम लोग हिंदी भी यूज़ करेंगे, कभी कभी हम लोग लोकल लैंग्वेज भी यूज़ करेंगे. इट विल बी अ वेरी चिल पॉडकास्ट फॉर अस. द ऑडियंस कैन सी मी फ्रॉम दिस साइड एंड वी आर हैविंग कॉन्वर्सेशन फ्रॉम द लैपटॉप स्क्रीन. सो शुभजीत, आजकल फुटबॉल के वर्ल्ड में क्या चल रहा है?
फुटबॉल वर्ल्ड में तो मतलब एक्चुअली पूरा क्रेज चल रहा है, so it's very difficult to explain because the transfer window is like it's crazy this season. Like we all know the people who actually follow football, who are actually our subscribers, they all know what this transfer window has shown us. Like what can I say, Lionel Messi, Sergio Ramos, and now Cristiano Ronaldo. I think this is incredible. I won't forget it, and many of them are still saying that we won't forget this transfer window. This is unimaginable. These players leaving their clubs, it's unimaginable. As my friend Shandip also said, that he didn't think that Lionel Messi would leave FC Barcelona. As I also didn't thought so. I didn't think about Ramos, as I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm a Real Madrid fan, and my friend here, Shandip, is a Barcelona fan. So we are actually rivals, and we have to say it. So
We are rivals, but we are united by La Liga, I guess.
yeah.
एक्चुअली आई थिंक ये एक मतलब ऐसा ट्रांसफर विंडो था जबकि वर्ल्ड के वन ऑफ द टॉप 2 प्लेयर्स एक साथ ट्रांसफर ले रहे हैं. लाइक क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो ट्रांसफर इज लाइक ऑलमोस्ट डन आई गेस, एंड मेसी इज लाइक ऑलरेडी ट्रांसफर्ड. आई थिंक ये हिस्ट्री में ऐसा पहले बार हुआ है कि पहले माराडोना, मुझे नहीं पता कि ऐसा कभी हुआ था कि एक ट्रांसफर में बोथ ऑफ देम गॉट ट्रांसफर्ड, एंड नाउ दिट्स लाइक रोनाल्डो मेसी इज गेटिंग ट्रांसफर्ड. ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द बेस्ट डिफेंडर्स लाइक सर्जियो रामोस इज has been like playing alongside Messi. We never thought that Messi and Ronaldo was always like, bro, like that was the thing in El Clasico after CR7 left.
Classical legends, like it's unimaginable for us.
And it's very heartbreaking for a Barca fan, for a Kule.
For a Madridista also, like it's we didn't think so. Nobody thought about it.
तो अभी
And this
जब
is
मतलब
actually very
मेसी छोड़ के चला गया है बार्सा को, ठीक है, एंड ऑल्सो रैमोस हैज लेफ्ट, ओके, एंड ऑल्सो CR7 इज ऑन द वर्ज ऑफ ज्वाइनिंग ऑफ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. लाइक इट्स ऑलमोस्ट अ डील डन. तो मतलब ला लीगा का प्लेस क्या मतलब थोड़ा सा गिर गया है. मतलब कैन यू मतलब एक्सप्लेन दिस थिंग टू द ऑडियंस कि यार ला लीगा का भी पोजीशन किधर है. लाइक पहले ला लीगा वाज वन ऑफ द टॉप लीग्स, वी यूज्ड टू कंसीडर इट टू बी द बेस्ट लीग इन द वर्ल्ड, बट अभी उसका पोजीशन कैसा है? तो प्लीज टेल दिस थिंग टू द ऑडियंस.
there is a recent article. Actually there is a recent updation of leagues European leagues. There is an updation where we see in the top, we see Premier League in the top, and I think it's Spain in the second, and yeah, Spain in the second, and like, and third I guess it's Serie A, then Bundesliga, then fourth is I guess Portuguese league, I guess. Yeah, no, actually let me rephrase. Let me actually check.
No, but then you just give the opinion as per yourself. Like, what do you think?
Is that La Liga is still second. That's actually, like, I didn't believe it at first, because I don't think so it should be at second place. And the big thing is that PSG, I don't know about you and all the fans, but PSG being in the French league, and the French league is out of the top 5 best
Yeah,
leagues.
man. Actually, I also saw that thing like 2 days back. Like the Portuguese league has like become the 5th most Yeah.
Portuguese league have
Yeah,
overtaken
yeah,
the
yeah.
French league. That is absurd. Actually, I didn't. Nobody. What is this? I don't know how to
Like even
explain
after
this.
making such a great team like PSG, but then still Liga 1 is not matching the game.
Team like this, this is a very strong team, but nobody thought about it that League One would be out of top five and Portuguese league would overtake them in their position. And the funny thing, there is a funny thing also. I should state it. That in this transfer window, I'll ask this to Shandy. Oh, which club do you think has spent most in this transfer window? What is your guess?
I think it's Arsenal. Like actually I didn't know the answer, but then you were just about to say it was Arsenal, so I just told that thing. I didn't know actually. It was you who made me answer this question.
It's like crazy.
Yeah,
They have spent most money, like they have spent more money than any other club.
Yeah.
I don't even know the player's name who they have bought. I don't know. As of the whole world, I don't think 90% would be able to answer this question that what Arsenal have.
No, I think they
in
bought
this transfer window.
Ben White, right? Ben White they bought for 50 million, and also some player called Lukango, something like for 15 euros more. Yeah, man. Like how much total did they spend? Like you have any idea?
They have spent more than like one. They have spent approximately 133 million, I guess.
Ah,
I have to check it. I have to check it again because I'm saying this with my knowledge. I'm not checking anything.
yeah, like I can understand. My second question directly to you is that do you think PSG can win the Champions League even after making like they have the best team, I think, like across all the nations and all the teams that are playing in the leagues. I think that PSG has one of the best teams. So do you think that PSG can still win a UCL this year? Like they have been trying it for the last 3-4 years, like since 2017, since they bought Neymar. I guess their project was to win the UCL, but they haven't landed up in a UCL for the last 4 years. So do you think that with the addition of Ramos and Messi, it will be possible this year?
It's a very nice question. Uh, it's like yeah, they are actually favorable because they have very highly experienced players, and with the addition of such great players, I think they have a lot of caliber to excel in the Champions League. But winning it requires not just experience. It requires many things, like it requires. It requires confidence, it requires strength, and you also need luck, like Man City lost to Chelsea. Who would have thought
And then
about
also
it?
Chelsea ended up winning the UCL like nobody predicted.
Predicted. Almost every commentator I've seen, I've heard, everywhere actually, not just commentators, everywhere they when Real Madrid and Chelsea reached the semi-finals, they were saying that they were the least favorable teams that might win Champions League, because they thought the PSG and Man City was so strong last season, and they were they beat PSG beat Bayern Munich. Can you believe it? So everybody thought that either it would be Man City or PSG, but nobody thought about Chelsea. Leave Real Madrid. I knew that Real Madrid. It was a strong team at that time, but still Real Madrid didn't have that thing to win the Champions League. You need a lot of things to win the Champions League. Winning, and Chelsea had it. Chelsea excelled, and PSG this season. Returning to the actual question, PSG have a lot of chance to win this time, but it depends. It depends. Ultimately, it depends on the luck, the players, the coach. I don't think Pochettino will be able to win it. So yeah.
But then who do you think will be the favorites
as
for
I was
the
saying
UCL
about
this year?
PSG, I guess Yeah, PSG have a lot of chance to win this time.
But then you were telling that who are the favorites to win it
But
this
it's
time?
very difficult to win the Champions League. It's not a piece of
But
cake.
then you were telling that who are the favorites to win it? I guess it's Barca, obviously.
Favorites
Like,
to
bro,
win
Barca
this
is the
time.
best team.
It's more difficult question.
No, but then you never know, man. Like last year, Chelsea ended up winning. Like nobody expected to Chelsea. Like that Chelsea will win actually. We thought that maybe Bayern Munich or something. But then obviously no, like Barca won't be winning this time. I'm sure for that. I guess it might be Man City or like even Manchester United if Ronaldo comes, bro. Nothing is impossible for CR7. Like even I being a Barca fan, like this is true.
Write it down.
Even I being a Barca fan,
Write it down. I'm telling you.
True.
I'll tell the fans also this that
Okay.
Man United isn't winning Champions League this time. I'm telling you, they won't. They won't.
Okay.
Just buying Cristiano Ronaldo won't make you like.
Yeah.
Won't give you he won't give you Champions League just like that. If that was the case, then Juventus would have won it. It's not like that. You need a very strong team. Like if you see the winners of Champions League throughout the years, we saw Chelsea lifting the Champions League. We saw Bayern Munich. They crushed Barcelona 8-2. I have to say this. I know it hurts to even listen about it, but beating Barcelona by 8 goals is not a joke. Like it seems like a joke, but it's not that. Like 8.
Yeah, man. Like.
Scoring 8 goals.
And like I usually didn't used to watch those UCL matches which were at late night. But then that day I was specially like with my computer, went to Facebook and went to some people were sharing the live streams and I was like literally watching. Like bro, what is wrong? Whenever I'm watching the match, like these things happen. Like we are losing by 4-2, then Suarez comes up like 4-1. Suarez somehow comes up, manages goal, then like Coutinho comes, scores 2 goals. I think also Kimmich scores a goal, and then it was crazy, 8 goals too, and it was like the worst thing. Like it was, I still remember the date. It was 14th August night, so it was officially 15th August, 2020. So I remember that thing, and that somehow made Messi think that he should leave Barca that year, and there was a lot of controversy once again, and finally he didn't. But then he left this year.
I would like to come to this point, like Messi leaving last year. I would like to point out this thing, like what we know that Messi left. Messi left. Why? Because La Liga made a like fee structure or wage structure where Barcelona couldn't register players. That is the reason. There was a salary or wage.
Like there was a salary cut. Like there was a bar, like above which you can't pay the salary. Like for example, you have $10 million as a cap. Yeah, man.
There was a cap. Actual term is cap. The La Liga suddenly I don't know how.
I think, bro, these regulations are also like limiting La Liga a lot. Like other Premier League is not having such a cap. Like you look at PSG, you look at Manchester City. Yeah, man.
Look up, like if you actually look up the salary wage of Man City and compare it with that of teams of La Liga or League One or Bundesliga, you'll be shocked. Like La Liga is doing these things. It's absurd. But I'll come to that. But the point I'm trying to say is that this time Messi left.
Yeah, man. Actually, he wanted to stay. Like he was like crying out during his. Yeah, man.
Here, what happened last time? This will be very. I don't know what about Messi fans. They'll be very angry with this. What I'm going to say, but this is absolutely true. Losing after that match with conceding 8 goals, that made Lionel Messi feel that he won't he wanted to leave at that point after just losing this. I don't know how Messi can do this. Just because you lose to a strong team, this will make you feel that the club doesn't need you. That is the point where the club needs you the most, and you are trying to abandon your club. How can I do this?
Yeah, man.
This is very wrong. I think I should point out this. This is very rude.
No, not
this
at
will
all,
sound
man.
very
Like
rude
it won't
to a Messi
sound
fan, but
rude to me.
this is
Like,
absolutely true.
actually, it's the fact that
And-
when
and I'll-
like you lose 8-2 and the whole team suffers, man. Like it's not just you. I think you should be with the team. You just can't think about your personal thing that no, bro, I need to leave. I need to win a UCL. I can't win it here. Like, I know that many other fans will be offended, but then this is the truth, man. You need to stay with your team. Like, bro, you need that team mentality. You need that thing in your mind. Yeah, bro.